morning from Hollywood Studios. All right, we're gonna do a couple things here. We are gonna kind of discuss what our plan was for the day and ride as much as we can. One thing we've been told and have noticed is that Hollywood Studios will have the most waits because there's not as many of attractions and the park is smaller. So it is gonna be more crowded. So we're gonna try, we said there are six attractions we wanna ride. We just got off Tower of Terror. We did that first thing when we came in. Now, we are at Pop Century, so we're on a Skyliner resort, and we got into the park at 10:05. So we missed the 10 o'clock window for Rise of the Resistance. We'll just try again at 1, no big deal. So now we're gonna head over to Toy Story Land, so take a walk with us.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
All right, here's Minnie and Mickey's Railway. Tip, most people go to this attraction first thing in the morning when the park opens a little earlier. So if it's a 10 o'clock opening, people are here at 9:30 lining up for this attraction here. And then Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, we just assume, would be after that. So we plan to do this on our way out today. Wait times are typically right now about an hour. All right, we're in Toy Story Land. For those of you that watched last time we were here, you may already notice that the crowds are a lot smaller. Whoa, did you see you?
There's barely anybody in the roller coaster.
Yeah. Last time we were here was about 2 months after it opened, so it was very crowded. Let's take a walk-see. We're gonna head to Toy Story Mania first.
I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but I need some help, and I'm getting the feeling everyone is stringing me along.
Hang on, Rex! Jessie is here for you!
All right. Yes, crowds look a little better. Wait times currently in this area are, I think I said 15 for Toy Story Mania. It says 20 now, let's go look. 20 minutes for Toy Story Mania. And I'm assuming that Slinky Dog's about 45 still. Here he comes again. Alright, so this is the line for Toy Story Mania. You're out here for a little bit, but then you get inside. Because you don't really do the zigzags with that queue anymore. So let's go get in line. Change of plans. That line jumped really quick. So we will come back. Woody's lunchbox is not open currently. Swirling Alien Saucers is open. Okay, so right at 1 o'clock, as soon as my phone turned 1, I was in the app and was able to get Rise of the Resistance. So I actually filmed my phone so you guys see the process. It was very quick. We got a boarding group and it told us the approximate time we would be able to start boarding. So we do have quite a bit of time. It's about between 3 and 4 hours before we can get over there. So we are going to try to ride the rest of stuff that's on our list. So we've got a couple Toy Story attractions to do. We did some Star Wars stuff, and that'll be a separate video. I'll put all the Galaxy's Edge together. And then we're gonna try to get on Minnie and Mickey's Runaway, Wearaway, and then we will end with Rise of Resistance and then head out after that. Probably gonna do a little bit of shopping, looking for some Mandalorian merchandise over at Star Tours, and yeah, so far our plan actually worked out well based on what I was researching. So we were going to come in, definitely hit Tower of Terror first because everyone rushes to Star Wars or Minnie and Mickey currently. And then we were gonna make our way back here and do Galaxy's Edge in the afternoon, and then everything else after that. And so far it's worked out well. I was a little disappointed because we showed up late as far as the 10 a.m. Rise of the Resistance virtual queue, but got right in on the 1 o'clock. So if you guys have any questions about that specifically, let me know. Let's go ride some more rides.
Ride around the park? Hiya, folks! Hello there! How you doing? Hey, Mickey and Minnie. Sure taking good care of our friend. The water's there with me. What could possibly go wrong?
Don't let him get away!
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. There they are!
Ready up now! Now, let's
ride around the park. And thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now. I knew somehow that we would finally make it. We had one crazy ride. Love with you by my side. As far as we are now, nothing can stop us now.
guys did too. I filmed all of it.
Hello, crowd check. So park closes in about 30 minutes. We got the 1 o'clock reservation like I told you guys earlier, but it's been down I think like 3 times since then. And we're gonna get on right as they close. So I'm guessing the 4 p.m. people probably didn't get on. But we're gonna head to Rise of the Resistance. We got to do everything but Slinky Dog today, right? Everything but Slinky Dog Dash, which we've done before, so that's okay. Some things we noticed, like some of the stores are closed. Some of the vendors, like this is one of our favorite shops because it's got like a whole Monsters Inc. section. Some vendors are closed in some stores. All the attractions are open except for shows. So Indiana Jones, Frozen, Little Mermaid, those are all closed.
Yeah, Disney's Onward stuff like that.
Onward? I haven't seen that anywhere. Forky, ask a question. The guy's literally wearing Forky hat, Forky mask, Forky shirt. All right, we'll let you know how Rise of the Resistance goes in a bit. Good morning from Pop Century. I had to wrap up this video the next day because we were in Hollywood Studios so late. Here's a picture of us closing the park. It was pretty intense. So I wanted to quickly share with you our experience with the virtual queue. At 1 p.m. we got our spot in line virtually, and it told us how many minutes. Throughout the day, Rise of the Resistance shut down 4 different times, meaning everyone in front of us also could not ride. So it pushed and pushed and pushed our time back. At 7:30, the park closed at 8. It said we had 25 minutes remaining. So we headed to the spot and it shut down again. So we were worried they were going to completely take us off and we weren't even going to ride. But it got back up and running a little after park closed, and they did allow us to still ride. So really cool for Disney to do that. They allowed groups 63 and before to ride. So anyone that had definitely a 4 p.m. one probably did not get to ride. It's amazing. I didn't want to put spoilers of the ride on this video because I know a lot of you don't like to watch stuff before you get to ride it. But I did have Minnie and Mickey's on here, so hopefully if you didn't want to see it, you just fast forwarded that part. Here's the Skyliner behind me. We're staying at Pop Century. So yesterday when we were going to Hollywood Studios, it was about 9:20 when we started to head that way. The line for the Skyliner was all the way down along the side. We didn't get to enter the park till 10:05, so that's why we didn't get to try right at 10 o'clock. So just a note for those of you that stay in a Skyliner resort, plan at least an hour. And I know I say that, but we hadn't seen anyone riding the Skyliner all week. So our plan worked out really well. We did take a break in the middle of the day because it did downpour and we needed to change. So we were able to ride everything except for Slinky Dog today. It was fantastic and the plan worked well. Just keep in mind that Hollywood Studios is going to be the busiest. It is going to feel like people are closer together and not guiding by the COVID stuff. So just be patient, be flexible. You have to order things through the app. That can be a little frustrating, but just try to relax and enjoy your fun. These are getting better. I have noticed yesterday that it wasn't so bad. I hardly ever noticed it most of the time. They are being now, since I filmed last night's video, super strict about the having it off while you eat. You actually cannot walk and have it off and be snacking or having a water. You have to actually be stopped now. So that policy changed overnight. All right, I will talk to you guys all soon. Magic Kingdom's coming up next. I hope to see you all there. Have a magical day. Bye.